Hey guys, Sean Zim, the host for the Network Marketing Insider, where I bring on guests that are inside the spaces of network marketing, affiliate marketing, multi level. I've interviewed those that are created crypto tokens on the Algorand blockchain because they use the same kind of skills. And I'm also involved with Skool, and Skool is something that a lot of people are joining, creating, but also quitting. I want to help those that are quitting because it's lots of value I'm finding in the owners that I've been connecting with, and I want to bring that to you. If you're watching us on any of the outlets as far as YouTube or the website, please give us a subscribe, like, comment where you're watching from, and share on some social media for us for more visibility. And if you're listening while you're at work, at the gym, please give us a review at the end from Amazon or Apple or Spotify, wherever you're listening to us as well. And without further ado, and also don't forget the description. Have a connection call with my guests. Follow all the socials, go to the website, and have a call and connect and grow and see if what they're doing resonates with you and get on board. Without further ado, let me bring on a new friend of mine, Constantine. What's going on, man? How are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking some time. I know the time difference is there for sure in this episode, and I always ask, who are you, and why did you get into working in school?
Well, the word school, when I first saw school, SKOOL, and then I looked at it and saw all of the different communities. My first thought it came to mind is, uh, at first, this isn't school. I thought, because I'm an educator, I'm a teacher. But when I reviewed everything that's going on in there, the biggest thing that I took away from the whole experience, my first few minutes looking through, is that it really is a school, because so many different relationships that are being built. I gain more right now from just talking to people, and I'm learning through, even if it's something so small as how do I technologically do this or that, and that's a school. So when we get out and teach something, we're teaching. We're all teachers. Every single person on the planet is a teacher, in some form or fashion. So that's what I thought. So I thought to myself, there are many things I want to do, or there are many things that I'm doing physically in the real world. There are a lot of things that I'm working on, projects, and they're educational. So I thought to myself, why don't I jump on board? Because I'm old school. Why don't I jump on board to this social media platform and change, and jump on board and put my projects into my classrooms, because they're educational projects. And I'm not going to sit here and talk about that because that would take us all day. But the things I'm doing, I'm putting them into a classroom setting, because what I'm doing, my projects are all educational, and I feel that those are things that people need to hear. The things I'm doing, I feel like people need to hear. But so everybody has their story. Everybody's in there for the same reason, or they wouldn't be in that room.
I agree 100%, and I think we met through schoolers, or were you where how did we meet? Schoolers,
Through
right?
schoolers, yeah.
It's something that a lot of people can be hanging out, and this is just give full disclosure, guys. We met through schoolers, had conversations through Messenger, which I always teach people, teach and communicate via the Messenger on Skool. We got to, hey, we're going to have a connection call. And as I were having a connection call, I'm like, why don't we just freaking scrap the call and record it and have a podcast? And
Right.
Constantine's like, hell yeah, let's do it. And
Yeah.
the brilliant thing is, my niche, I'm a teacher, I'm in the States, and I am a phys ed, health, and driver's ed teacher. And I like to get away from I want to, like Constantine was saying, all these projects, I don't want to trade my time for money anymore. That's why I fell in love with school, because now I focus on helping teachers and 9 to 5ers have that ability to earn that extra money. It could be $50 a month, 500,000, life changing money, because they're online. And that's the difference. You could be at the beach and still be making money because of what you've done in the last couple of days, couple of nights, what have you, right?
Right. Yeah. Thing is, the biggest thing you mentioned, $50 here, $1,000 there. Until well, the projects are what the projects are what are more important. I'll give you one quick small example. Like I'm a history teacher, okay, and I'm also a PE teacher, and I'm a coach. I'm a runner. I've been running for a long time, and
Mhm.
so people love to run. People love to run, but it's hard. It's difficult, right? But it's easy. It's really easy. So my job as a coach is to motivate people that come to run for me. But now I can do it right here I have a running classroom, and it's all about motivation. And it is about teaching. People say, "Oh, how can you teach running on a computer?" Well, it's easy. You talk to people because because you're a PE teacher. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
A person they're running. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I want to quit, and they quit. So once they quit, they can never start again, and they don't realize. Steve Prefontaine said it best. He says people don't realize their goals are being. He didn't say it like this, of course. Your goals are being set while you're struggling, and right when you stop and you quit because it hurts so bad. I'm changing the words a little, but so no disrespect to Steve Prefontaine, one of America's all best runners in history. He was basically saying, you quit, you walk away, you're just about to turn a corner. That second wind is coming.
Right.
So my thing is this: people may not think running is a real classroom, but it is. So people will grow. People will be motivated to try. So even if we're not out running ourselves, which I may do, I may get a video out there and go out there onto the track and teach people a workout, whatever. But anyways, that's just one classroom. That's just one.
Right.
I have several.
So I like this conversation. Now, there are people out there that love to run. Guys, I'm in the US. It's cold as shit right now. It's like below zero. And there's people they're out there running because they're disciplined. They're focusing on, maybe they're training for a marathon. Maybe they're doing a Tough Mudder. They're going to do some kind of an event that they have to prepare for. And that's what people don't realize. I love the journey. A lot of people love the end result. They like making the money, the trophy, I had a rah-rah, or someone told me I did a good job. I don't give a shit really about that. I love the tough times, the days that you don't want to go out there and do anything or make the phone calls or do the posts or have an event or do a podcast, but you do it anyway because you know how powerful it's going to be. That's where you are digging down deep. And being in athletics, I think, helps those that have a business because you learn those skills when you're younger. Do you agree?
Of course. I mean, I'm a coach, and we're both PE, and we motivate and teach that those obstacles, adversity, and just like I stated about Steve Pre's quote.
Yep.
And it goes back to another pre-quote. You made a statement about it's cold outside. Pre's like, we do things that people don't want to do. Even when we don't want to do it, we do it. Even if we don't want to do it. Of course, I'm changing the words a little bit, but I was a kid. I grew up running, so and I'm a student athlete and whatnot. But I'd go out running in the snow blizzards. I'm from Illinois.
Oh, wow.
Illinois. So I'd go running with my team. And I'm when I was a coach, I did it when I was an athlete also. And we're freezing, but we're running. And I do it today. It's cold here where I'm talking kind of loud, sorry. But I do it today. I go out and run at 5:00 in the morning. My wife's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm never gonna stop running. Never. Because once I stop, it goes away. Why did I hurt so much to overcome those obstacles, to grow, to throw it away?" That's the same thing with school. Because right now, people get into school, and I know because I'm doing it, people get into school and they're building communities. And that's the fun part. Not only the community that we're building, but just even meeting you and talking to you and meeting other people. I've been helped by so many people. This is fun. So if I can have fun doing this, now what's a struggle is getting my awareness out there, getting my message out there that I exist and my classrooms exist, because that's where the money comes in. We all want to make money. So I'd be a liar if I said I'm not doing this to try to grow financially. And there's a social media. This is the way of the world today. This didn't exist when I was growing up. It didn't. And I can't even imagine if we had it back then when I was young, because there are many young, I'm not old, but I'm not young either. But there are many young people who are growing so fast because they're adapting to this new world. But people are quitting school, and I don't know for sure. I'm not going to quote it because I'm not that much in
Oh,
school
it's
yet.
true. It's true. Yep.
I've only been there since October, but I know in life people quit when things get bad or things don't seem to be growing. And my philosophy is you got to keep going. You know, I think Confucius said it doesn't matter how doesn't matter how slow it is, just don't stop. I keep throwing
Like,
quotes out there.
hey, the courts are great. Constantine's rolling, and you are right. I've been inside of school since July, and since July, I've become a top earner in one community. I took the earnings I'm making in that community. I created my own community that I'm the owner of. I've seen people that I know open up a school, close the school. Same person, open the school, another school, and they're probably going to be closing it because they're not using and learning skills that you need to keep things rolling. They don't have an open mind. They're not reaching out to people. They're not going to schoolers asking questions to better themselves. They're going to schoolers trying to recruit. You can't recruit in there. They're going to shut your post down immediately because you can't be self-serving. And people are like, well, how do I do this? You have to, like we're talking to people. Oh, I don't have time to do that. Well, you don't have time to make money then because it takes a conversation that you can convert down the road, not immediately. Everyone's into selling their product or service right now. Like I'm talking to Constantine, you should join my community. You got to do this immediately. It's going to be great. No, we want to build value. We want to find out what's the pain point. Maybe the community is not right for the person you're talking to, but I'm talking to somebody that might not be right for them to come to mine, but it might go to Constantine's. And I'd be like, you know what? I just met Constantine recently. I have a community. Use this a referral link. Guys, it's affiliate marketing. You earn a ka-ching every single time someone joins a community that's paid or they buy something in the classroom. How powerful is that? Like, holy crap. And you can do this while you're sleeping. I don't think you shared where you are. Where are you located right now, Constantine?
Right. I'm overseas. I'm in China. Yeah.
How long have you been there?
I'm in there a while. It's my 11th school year, but I'm from the state.
Okay.
I'm coming home in the summertime. So I'm coming home this summer and I'm going to start teaching again back home. But I'm still licensed in the States, but I'm going to, like I said, I'm coming home. But I'm, at 2:00 in the morning, I would not pass this opportunity up for anything. Right when we were talking, because I believe I brought up podcasting.
Yep.
I'm a sports guy. Sports is my life. I talk sports my whole life, and I was talking sports back when Magic, Larry, and Michael were playing.
Oh yeah, I'm 49, so you must be around the same age.
The same age. So the thing is, those were days, and my thing about sports talk is about teaching history to people, and about teaching sport history. I'm actually writing a book. Many other books are out there, but I'm writing my own special kind of book about the history of the NFL. And I'm literally researching. Probably too much information for this podcast, but I'm literally researching. I'm researching every single football game starting back in 1920, and people. I'm reading the box scores in the articles. It's a lot of work, but doing it because what I want to do is I want to show awareness to where the NFL came from, because it's big, it's huge, but it started, and it also shows how companies grow, and it's not about the NFL though. This is about sports. This is about the people that played the game. It's not about sports. It's not about it's not about the NFL. This is not an NFL story. I want to say that ahead of time on the screen here. It's not an NFL story. This is a football story. This is about Benny Friedman, who tried too much information. Benny Friedman. Are you familiar with Benny Friedman?
That name I don't know.
Benny Friedman was the first powerful quarterback. You're talking about Tom Brady today. without Benny Friedman, we don't have a Tom Brady. And I'll
Really?
guarantee, yeah, he was the first passer, really. There was during the 20s when there was no passing game. It was all running. And he led the league in passing in the 20s and the 30s. And big name in football. And then of course they kept growing from there. But he revolutionized the passing game in football.
No,
But
that's the way, this is where we learn. It's how we kind of merge ecosystems. That's how we can use skills from other people if you have that open mind. And like Constantine wants to do, he wants to have a podcast. He wants to, learn how to do that, make that happen. And we connected. And this is how life works if you have that open mind. And if you have it shot, and I'm so happy you're saying this, it's 2:30 in the morning by him. He could have said, "Oh, I can't do it," but he sees some kind of value in doing this, which I agree. It's the most powerful thing to be able to talk to people. And it's not even just sitting here selling anything. It's sharing, and you're connecting, and you're emotionally, attached to people. Something's going to resonate, and you're going to be like, I'm going to check Constantine out. I'm going to go to his link in this description. I'm going to give him a call. It's how it works. And the beauty is, and I've been doing video since 2018. You could do long form video like we're doing now. The beauty is I chop this up. So it'll be a 30-minute episode, for example. It'll be like 20 something shorts. That'll be, and I use an AI software that will make it into the title, the description. It'll allow it to go out and schedule it into different platforms. And it has our content on it. It's constantly out there. And it's promoting. It's not sitting there selling all the time. But like we started before, we're all teachers. Every one of us are teachers, but we also are our own brand. Your brand, like you're talking about the running piece, you're going to connect with whoever's watching right now who's a runner. Is want to know more. I need to know how this can happen, because just so the people that understand, there's a person on school that teaches pickleball.
Yeah. I saw it.
And they make 35 or 40. They started when I started, it was like 30 grand they were making a month. Now he's up to 45,000 a month in 6 or 7 months. That's how fast things go. And he's talking about pickleball. There's people that do mixed martial arts. There's people that are, I guess, cyclists. There's runners. There's all kinds of blackjack people that are money that I'm in. There's personal development, but it's having the ability and the drive to make it, because you're going to have days that it's going to be a little slow, and it's okay to be slow. You don't have to be rushing to make all this money. The money comes if you take care of the people.
Yeah, it's exactly it. And you said slow. I mean, this is my obstacle right now. I have all my classrooms, but I don't have all my contents in the classroom, in the computer, in school. I have it all. I have all my research. I have all my lesson plans. I have all my work, but I'm slowly putting this stuff into my classroom because I'm old school and technologically driven. I'm still learning, So my thing is, I'm not growing financially with this, but I'm having fun. I'm having fun doing it. I love typing in all my history and stuff like that because I know once it's complete. Well, I'm going to open the classrooms are open, but I don't have any. But I don't have any members yet. I have 6 members, but I don't have any. I'm brand new, but I've been here since October. So that's why I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk, because this is the way we get awareness out there.
There are, just so you know too, hanging out in schoolers as an owner is where you should be. You'll meet different people, you'll learn different things. There'll be school owners that will join your community. And once you get people that know how to work school, your community starts growing better, because it's not all about the classroom. It's the culture inside your feed and how people are communicating and showing up and engaging. And because if you drop a post in there and you have some people talking about it, it's like it lights a fire. And I always tell people, my focus is I want to make it so that people show up daily. If you can make it reason, a habit. We run. I don't like running as much as I do. You love running. I like playing sports. I don't like to run for fun. I always train for my baseball or basketball. But having a reason to show up every single day, that's what my goal is, to get them in there, to teach them something, to share something. So I always tell people, have some kind of motivational quote. I always do every day in my community. Some people I have does gratitude. They talk about gratitude, what they're grateful for. That gets people in the feed talking. That's where I found that it lights things up inside. And then they'll start diving into some of the classroom material, and then you start sharing that. Have you done, it's new, have you done any video inside, like a live feed?
I'm working on that right now. I haven't reached. I'm playing with a lot of different things, but nothing's been put in. I want to do a live feed. I teach debate also, so but we're not going to have full blown debates, but maybe we'll get that far. My thing is a lot of people like concept of debate that take part in them, of course. So I don't know how much or how many people will join, but it's going to take. Let me back myself up. You mentioned a word called gratitude. Okay, so I like that because now I'm going to connect it to what I'm saying. It's going to take getting the message out to the world, and people are aware of what we're bringing them. Because yes, at the end of the day, they're going to be grateful by getting an opportunity to engulf themselves in this topic every single day, even if it's not like a classroom. Like, in other words, it's not like we go to school every day. Because no disrespect to education, because I'm a teacher and I love the concept. I'm old school and I have this way of thinking. I love education and I value it. I'm going to stress the word it. And I'm not going to say anything. The world's changing.
Yes.
Education's faster. And I love it. So the classroom itself is not fun for people sometimes, Now I'm not talking about school. I'm talking about real school.
Yeah.
We got to make this fun. So I loved what you said and how people come in every single day. We all do. And we're going to be there with each other. Even if we're not with each other, they're going to be picking up what we're putting there for them to find. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's learning. So
Yeah.
I have 6 people and some of them don't even come through. But one guy does, but some don't even come through ever. And I'm thinking, why? But I'm not going to worry about that.
No, that's the mindset to keep. You'll be okay. You just keep doing your thing. There is times, like I asked if you did any live. Try it later on today or tomorrow. I found you should put on the calendar. I'm going to go live, talk about X at this time. The beautiful part is it shows up right underneath where you do a post. So anyone that comes in there, they just have to hit the little live button and they can join. And it's better than a Zoom. It's their own Zoom. You could have many people inside. You could do a call or you could do a webinar, and everyone could be on camera if they want to be on camera, or they're off camera, or they could be in the messenger. If nobody shows up, I always tell people, just teach something and record it. If people show up, just do a meetup. Hey, just get to know each other, doing what we're doing right now. Some people, I'm like, oh, can we talk and we can record so I can show some things about a connection call or this and that. And like, sure. So it gets you content that you can share on social media. Look, this is what I'm doing inside my community. I always tell people, here's value for Constantine. Anytime you're on a Zoom call or if you're doing a StreamYard, take a picture. Take the phone out and take a picture, right? I always hold it down here, take a picture. And I say, oh, smile, we take a picture. That's content. You prove that we met. Otherwise, I could say, oh, yeah, I met this guy, Constantine. No, I actually have a picture of him. We connected. Because if we were in person, I would do this in my insurance business. I'd sit there and we'd selfie together. Yo, we put on social media. But our friends, when we posted, I would tag you. And your friends would be like, who the hell is this Sean guy? And my friends, who's this Constantine guy? And you'll see, I'm going to do a post about our connection. And then, of course, we'll have the podcast. But I'm going to put you into Evolve Now Social. It's a free community on Skool. I don't think you're in there. There's almost 1,000 people in there. It's free to join. For everyone that's
Okay.
watching, come Evolve Now Social. It's in the description. Constantine will be in there. I'm going to shout him out in there. Why is that powerful? Because now all of a sudden, everyone that knows me, that's what I do. They're going to be like, I have to get to know him because he connected with him. I have to know him too. So it's like a little skill that if you use the right way can really explode on social media.
Yep. Yep. I'm learning that. Yeah, I know. I didn't know it until I've been playing around with this for the last so many months. I've never jumped in, and I took a chance. When I saw Skool. There's so many other companies out there, but I like I like my experiences. I don't think I would try anybody else.
Right. No, it's definitely where it's at, and man, the time flies when I do these things, and this is my favorite part because this is where the golden nugget really comes out. Can you share with us any of your final thoughts? But I would love it for those that are. How do we want to end this one? Let's go. If they were just getting into school. No, let's do this. Let's end this way. I asked you to be on a podcast. What made you? Well, how were you feeling before the podcast, and then how do you feel right now ending one?
I feel great right now. I felt great before because I knew I was getting ready to do something that I've never done before, and I love doing things I've never done before. People may ask why, because that's how you learn. I'm old school, and I've never jumped into the technology. A lot of times I would be criticizing the technology because I love the old world. I do. I love the way it was. But it's not today. And so to answer your question with one statement, I feel the same but better, if that makes sense. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do this because I'm wanting to start my own podcast. And now even just punching in Streamline, I've learned about Streamline, I said Streamline, StreamYard.
StreamYard, yep.
And I've never knew about this stuff. I just asked you the question about podcast on Skool.
Schoolers, yep.
And if you never replied to me, I probably wouldn't even be doing this or even pushing the envelope in terms of I'm going to open a podcast. I just have to buy the equipment and stuff like that, because I actually don't have all the equipment.
Hey, I'm glad you shared that. Nobody needs any equipment. You can just use StreamYard. It's free. And actually there's a little higher one, but you can get by with your phone or a Zoom, but you can do this and then you just record it and you put it out there onto YouTube. You have to have a YouTube channel, which is free. And then you put it out there. And it just grows. It just takes off. And using StreamYard, most powerful thing, easy. You don't have to have all the lighting. You don't have to have a backdrop. You don't have to do any of that. Have a laptop or a phone, and you can work and meet different people, connect, and interview. So, man,
sounds good.
I appreciate you for taking me up on this, man.
I appreciate you inviting me. It's wonderful. I do appreciate it.
Hey, you'll be seeing Constantine again. Guys, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit the comment where you're watching from, and hit that share button. And don't forget, have a connection call with Constantine. Get to know about his school, his socials, and his websites, and just take a look at it and grow with us together. Constantine, stick around for one moment. Everyone else, we hope you have an amazing rest of your day.
Thank you.